Architecture, the art of turning cement, steel, and glass into landmarks, symbols, and sometimes accidental death rays and public hazards. Yes, we're looking at you, walkie-talkie sender, or should we say walkie-scorchy as the locals lovingly call you. Designed with a sleek concave shape that screams, "Look at me!" This architectural marvel didn't just reflect the impressive London skyline. It focused sunlight like a Bond villain's solar laser. One unlucky Jaguar literally melted, not symbolically, literally. Its side mirror warped like a Salvador Dali painting. A very expensive parking indeed. The solution? They gave the building sunglasses. A massive sunshade was fitted, because when your skyscraper starts frying breakfast on the pavement, it's either that or start charging for frying eggs. Next stop, Las Vegas. City of neon, poker chips, and unintentional solar roasting. Enter the Vidara Hotel, designed with a gentle curve and a less gentle death beam. The sun's rays were focused like a magnifying glass on ants, except the ants were humans on holiday. Guests sunbathing found their bags melting, hair singeing, and skin sizzling. One guest even claimed his book caught fire. Not the ideal reading conditions, I must say. And there is something that connects this hotel with the walkie-talkie building, their designer, Raphael Vignoli. I guess someone skipped the class on reflection. And over in Los Angeles, we have the Walt Disney Concert Hall, a gleaming symbol of cultural sophistication that also turned parts of downtown into a low-key sauna. Designed by Frank Gehry, yes, the same guy who made MIT's infamous Leaky Building and another building in the list. This stainless steel dream bounced sunlight so aggressively, neighboring apartments heated up by 16 degrees Fahrenheit. Drivers were getting blinded by the glare, pedestrians were feeling slow-roasted, and one guy probably fried an egg just to prove a point. Eventually, they sanded the panels down like it was trying to wipe its digital footprint after going viral for all the wrong reasons. Let's shift from heat rays to material malfunctions. Welcome to the John Hancock Tower, Boston's tallest building, and the only one that shed its skin. One day, the windows began falling off. Not metaphorically, but literally falling onto sidewalks, like confetti at a very dangerous party. The fix? Replace every window with triple reinforced glass at enormous cost. Some say it was a lesson in humility. Others just bought hard hats. Well, they didn't have a choice, did they? Meanwhile, in Chicago, the Aon Center tried to dress fancy. Let's use Italian Carrara marble, they said. But the marble started cracking, shifting, and trying to escape the building. Eventually, they strapped the building like a nervous groom in a rented tux, and later replaced all the marble with granite. A $70 million makeover, because, apparently, the stone got stage fright. Sometimes the blueprint's fine. It's the execution that goes rogue. In a cross-border effort between Germany and Switzerland, engineers started building a bridge from both sides. They met in the middle, but did not. Well, it turns out that one side was hired, then the other. Not enough to put up a slide, but enough to make the engineers cry. You had one job, bridge. Just meet your partner halfway. It's not therapy, it's physics. And back in India, Mumbai's Gokhale Bridge was supposed to relieve traffic congestion. Instead, it created more of it, opened with much fanfare, closed soon with even more frustration because of a small misalignment issue. How small, you ask? Well, it turns out there was a gap of 6 feet between the two sections. The result? Repairs. More delays, leaving the masses very grumpy. Now, let's toast to buildings that feel like the result of an architect's fever dream. Designed by Frank Gehry, we told you we have another Gehry special. The Dancing House, building twists, leans, and waltzes across the Prague skyline. Bold, yes. Bonkers, definitely yes. Locals were baffled. Tourists were thrilled. And building inspectors, probably dizzy. On the other hand, India's National Fisheries Board decided to go literal and built a building that's a giant fish. It has eyes, scales, fins. It looks like it swam into the city, panicked, and got stuck. It's charmingly bizarre, like if someone told their kid, draw our new office, and then actually went ahead and built it. And finally, symbolism. Sometimes, a building's shape speaks volumes. Other times, it just raises eyebrows. Built in 1890 and nicknamed the Brick Dick, Ypsilanti Water Tower has earned global notoriety for its, let's say confident silhouette. It's on the National Register of Historic Places and in every awkward tourist selfie ever taken in Ypsilanti. And the funny thing, this was not a one-off. Designed by Jean Nouvel, the Burj Doha skyscraper in Qatar is elegant, modern, and uncomfortably suggestive, thanks to its unmistakably phallic shape and sheath-like facade. Locals have a funny nickname for it, which is a little not safe for work for this video. Why not Google it to find out? Let's just say, it's a very confident structure, and leave it at that. So the next time you marvel at a building and think, wow, what a masterpiece, just remember, it might melt your car, blind your neighbors, or spark an existential crisis. Have you ever seen such work of art? Let us know in the comments section. And like and subscribe for more tales of concrete chaos and steel silliness.